Zevran, let's start with you.
Here I am.
Hello. Why does the way that you say that make you want to go, hello there? I don't know why. Every time we start this, I just greet you. It's like a knee-jerk reaction. Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
So, do you actually enjoy being an assassin?
And why not? There are many things to enjoy about being a crow in Antiva. You are respected, you are feared, the authorities go out of their way to overlook your trespasses, even the rewards are nothing to turn your nose up at. As for the killing part, well, some people simply need assassinating. Or do you disagree?
Well, I mean, it's true, some people do, but you wouldn't get the choice, you get paid. So you've never killed an innocent?
Now there's an interesting word, innocent.
Oh, shut your face.
How many men do you know who can claim to be truly innocent? But if you're talking generalities, such as children and relatives and bystanders and such, never on purpose. But it happens. It's unfortunate, but death comes to us all. If not me, then some wasting disease, or a fall down the stairs, or at the hands of a darkspawn. It's all relative in the end.
Well, the fact that death comes to us all does not cheapen life. But you did say you never killed a bystander on purpose. And you shut your face about the fact nobody's innocent, which is about the most pretentious thing you can ever possibly say.
Nobody's innocent.
People are generally good, even the ones that aren't innocent. So you can't really just kill them and say, he probably deserved it. It's just rubbish. Sounds like an excuse. It does sound like an excuse, to be honest. Death comes to us all, not me, then some wasting disease or fall down the stairs, hands of the darkspawn. This is all relative, but at the same time, would you rather be killed now or live to fall down the stairs or die to the darkspawn? The fact is that, every second of life is worth it. Every delay to death is worth it. So, I'm probably going to lose affection points for this, but it does sound like an excuse.
Death happens, as we like to say, and when I get paid for it, death happens more often. As far as enjoying the act of killing itself, why not? There is a certain artistry to the deed, the pleasure of sinking your blade into their flesh and knowing that their life is in your hands.
Oh, well. Well, my voice clearly enjoys violence. I take pleasure in felling my enemies. I have come to take pleasure in felling my enemies. I kind of do know what you mean. However, I always make sure that they deserve it. So, I guess that's kind of the righteousness in me. I enjoy murder. When I kill Arl Howe in a duel, probably. I've killed guards. I'm not really sure which one to pick here. I know what you mean. I don't know what you mean about the artistry bit. It's a bit's sake. I enjoy violence. I take no pleasure in killing. I think I might say the first one. I take pleasure in victory. I don't necessarily take pleasure in killing. So we'll go with that.
It is not pleasure, per se, nothing sexual. It is more a sense of satisfaction, a feeling of power. Does that make sense? No matter. There are many things I did not enjoy about being a crow, of course. Having no choice, being treated as an expendable commodity, the rules, so many rules. But simply being an assassin, I like it just fine. I will continue to do it if I can, even if I am not a crow. Honestly, could you picture me doing something else?
Well, you are Zevran the assassin. Handsome out I'm not going to do the flirting here. He can flirt at me. I'm not going to flirt with him. Why not? Well, you can do whatever you... Well... why wouldn't I be able to? You can do whatever you like.
Whereas I am content merely doing what I happen to be good at. It's a talent that not many come by, honestly. I don't see why I need not pursue it. Of course, all these thoughts are moot. Chances are still good that you and I will perish, eaten by darkspawn or slain by the crows at some point. Very gruesomely, I imagine. But it is pleasant enough to chat about. Come, let's move on while our boots still have some wear in them.
Let's see what happened there. -1. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I was expecting some disapproval, honestly. but I'm not gonna say stuff like that to Zevran just for the sake of getting the approval points. It's not that important to me. Okay, who is next? Alistair. Careful, Mr. Wolf. I will have to find a name for you.
I'm wondering something.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to know your thoughts about some of our traveling companions. Do you mind if I ask?
Well, I really don't mind, but what are these other conversation options that are in front of me? Time for the juicy gossip, I take it.
I've got this nefarious plan to go around to each of them and secretly tell them all the nasty things you said. That way they'll mutiny and I shall become the group leader.
I wouldn't trust you to lead us to lunch. I wouldn't trust you to lead. That's kind of an insult. Very cute. So you know I'm laughing at you, not with you. Which one needs to say here? Which one is he least likely to take offense to? I wouldn't trust you to lead us to lunch. That is the funniest. But it's kind of mean. Very cute. So you know I'm laughing at you, not with you.
Ouch, now I'm wounded. Look at me, bleeding all over the place. You're just not very nice, are you? Seriously though, I'm only curious. I've had enough time to form my own opinions, and I just want to see if yours are any different.
Alright, okay. Sounds like fun. Ask away.
Zevran, the elf. You can't trust him, can you? Do you believe his so-called vow?
Honestly, maybe. I don't trust him, honestly. He enjoys killing. But I think that he... I don't know. The Interrogating Crows are kind of contract, and they're obviously honor-bound, and we didn't meet one. But there is this potential for long game. My answer to you, Alistair, is maybe. Because, honestly, I'm more inclined to believe him, but at the same time, I am keeping his eye on him. We will see.
That's a lot to put on a maybe, isn't it? He's an assassin. The Crows aren't known for giving up. Maybe he's just biding his time.
Yeah, I did think about that. I am willing to give him a chance, though. You know, we can't just kill him on the off chance that he turns out to be evil. I am willing to give him a chance, and if he tries anything, we'll kill him.
Well, if you are, then maybe I should too. But that doesn't mean I won't keep an eye on him.
Of course.
He's just too shifty.
Yeah.
What about Sten? The way he looks at me with those eyes. Creepy. And he's so quiet for someone so big.
Sten is a complete pain in the hole, but he's getting there. Ask me if I respect him, honestly. Not really. He's a worthy combatant, but he's not too much with the thinking. And he has a habit of not seeing the long-term goal of the plans that we kind of do. Well, he's dedicated. I'll give him that. He is dedicated. Yeah, I think maybe this one here.
Yet he doesn't seem quite so bad as the Chantry tells us. According to them, his philosophy is vile and evil. Yet he seems so reasonable. And yet, he killed all those people. He doesn't even deny it. Doesn't that bother you?
Yes, it really does. We are all killers, but his was different. He does seem to regret what he did, though he won't tell us why he did it in the first place.
I'm not so sure that his regret means the same as it would for us.
Maybe.
The Kunari sense of honor is a bit hard to grasp. For me, anyway. What about Leliana? Is she crazy? Or do you really believe in her vision?
Well, I don't know, man. Stranger things have happened, you know? Don't believe in religious visions and miracles. I believe she believes in her vision. That is true, yeah. She's crazy without a doubt. It could be true. Who's to say it isn't? 3 or 5 is seeming good here. I believe that she believes her vision, and it is helping her. It made her come with us to fight the Darkspawn. I mean, do you remember the dream that she had? It was like a precipice that she was on. She fell off into darkness, and it made her want to bite Swan. So, I believe that she believes.
That's one way to put it. I noticed that you and her have become close. Am I right? The rest of us have talked about it.
Oh, of course you have. You talk about us?
You think we have better things to do than gossip about you? You give us far too much credit. Is it true or not?
Alright, Alistair, you're a friend. There is a bit of a connection there. There's a bit of a thing, you know? Yeah, you know.
I thought so. Well, I hope you know what you're doing. I don't know what to make of her. If you look at her when she doesn't see you, she just looks so sad. I almost feel guilty taking her away from her life.
Well, it wasn't really the life that, it wasn't really her life. She was kind of in a transitional stage. Well, she did like the peace and quiet, I suppose. It's good for her. It's good for the world that she's out here helping us. It definitely was her choice, though.
Yes, I know. Still, I feel badly for her. Morrigan, do you trust her? Think about it. Maybe Flemeth sent her with us for some other reason than she said.
Well, yeah, I think Flemeth did, but at the same time, she was telling the truth about her mother's tome. You really don't like each other, do you?
Well, aside from the fact that she's a complete and utter bitch, no, I don't like her at all. Why, do you?
No, sure. Okay. My voice is completely gone, by the way. I will have to stop very soon. I like her alright. She's okay. I don't really have to like her, though. She's kind of useful.
That's the most sensible thing I've heard out of you yet. Just remember that she's dangerous too, and evil, and mean. Enough. I think my curiosity is sated. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Cool. I enjoyed that, Alistair. That was fun going through that. That was a good conversation. Enjoyed myself. Sten.
Yes.
Hello, how are you? You healing up okay? Because you had like 17 injuries by the end of that.
I am hardly surprised. Very well. Speak then. Then I suggest we move on. As you wish.
Might speed that up in editing. Either win.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
Huh? Well, you know as well.
I've seen the way she looks at you, the familiarity with which you speak, how she always finds a way to place herself next to you.
Well, I choose the formation win. She does do that, doesn't she? Well. I enjoy being around Leliana. I'm not entirely sure this is your business, to be honest. I like being around her, sure.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Leliana is a remarkable girl, sincere and guileless, and she has opened her heart to you. I would not like to see her hurt.
Well, we're kind of, maybe gonna die at some point, so it's kind of more of a one day at a time thing. I'd never be one to force a relationship or force something to move faster than it needed to. What about me? Not worried about me getting hurt? Well, it is... no. I'll be fine. I lost my family. I came back from that. I can come back from the other thing. Just one day at a time, I guess.
You are a Grey Warden. You have responsibilities which supersede your personal desires.
I don't really see how one will interfere with the other unless it comes to a battle situation, but that is an excellent point. Would I sacrifice her to... Would I sacrifice Leliana to win, to defeat the Darkspawn? I don't think I'm gonna know until it comes to it. Honestly, I think I would. I think I would make the hard choice there, because I think I know that I have to. It's not exactly a pleasant feeling. Not exactly a pleasant conversation win. I honestly believe that I can handle my responsibilities and my relationships.
Love is ultimately selfish. It demands that one be devoted to a single person who may fully occupy one's mind and heart to the exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden cannot afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
Do you know what, Win? Every time we have a conversation and I get sort of pausing commentary, I almost seem to predict what you're about to say. You make things sound more dire than they are. I don't want to have to make that choice, but I would.
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted. I want you to be aware of this.
Okay, yeah. I don't know if you're trying to get me to end it, but... I'll consider what you've said.
I am just trying to minimize the suffering that may come to either of you. I have given my advice. Do with it what you will.
It's a wolf. Bark, bark. Last, but not least.
I await your command.
Hi, Morrigan. How's it going?
So, full of questions, are you?
Yes, yes. So, Flemeth is dead. What are you going to do now?
Now I have enough time to study Mother's grimoire to find a way to prevent her from stealing my body in the future. For she will be back. One day, I have no doubt of that. And if I cannot protect myself, one day I will track her down again in whatever body she inhabits, and she will die again and again if need be. But there is no need to think of such things now. I have you to thank for saving me, so let us return to the task of dealing with the Darkspawn, no?
Alright, okay. Well, for the record, I'm glad you're safe.
Let us go. There is much to be done before... There is still much to be done.
Before what, Morrigan? Or the camera behind Morrigan. Look at that dead stare he's giving you right now. Nathan is staring into your very soul. For God's sake, don't look behind you. Well, you know what? I believe that's it. Alistair, Sten, Zevran, Leliana, Win, Morrigan, Mogo. We're gonna call you Mogo. I don't know why. It just seems to fit. Mogo, I seem to know as a name from the Green Lanterns. And for some reason it sits right with me. We'll call him Mogo. Mogo the Wolf. Can I unsummon you? There's an upkeep to it, and it's quite hefty. But yeah, no. Happy having the wolf along. But you run off into the world right now, we don't need you. Oh god! He just went for a nap. Why? Okay. Doesn't make any sense. Why would it die? Okay, now. Mogo will be back to fight with us at a future date. In the next episode, we are going to go to the Haven, I believe it's called, the village of Haven, to see if we can track down Brother Jen on TV. Looking forward to meeting the guy. We're not going to go back to Denerim, despite the fact we haven't explored the alien alienage. Sorry, the elven alienage, not the alien alienage. That isn't even a thing. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, everybody. And I will see you in the next episode.